Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome, and if you like what you're seeing, then please don't hesitate to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified for more videos. So I'm using the Modelones base gel. Um, I actually do really love it. I so far have not been disappointed by Modelones of any of their products I've tried so far. And I have yet to try the acrylics. I don't think I've tried their acrylics yet, so I'm probably going to be doing that eventually, pretty soon maybe. By the way, I do have links for these gels, the base and the top coat gel, which are separate from the 24-piece gel set, and the Beetles liner brush set, and the holographic glitter bits. This is number 0434. This is a beautiful color from Modelones. All of these that I'm using today are Modelones, and right away I have a fuzzy on the nail. I don't know where they come from, they just float around in the air. But this color is so pretty. It's I can't even describe it. It's like a powdery steel blue, I guess is the best way to describe this color. It's absolutely beautiful and has become one of my favorite colors. I don't think I've had one like it, so I'll probably be using this a lot more in the future. And I'll be putting 2 coats of this on all 3 nails. And the matte top coat also by Modelones. Um, I'm going to do all 3 nails with this as well, and I had actually forgotten that I was going to do these matte, and I started to do the design that I'm doing, so you'll already see that I have some black set up on my palette that I'll be using to draw my little silhouette details. The black that I'm using is 0629. I sped this up for you. Um, I usually do that when I'm drawing because it does take me so long to draw things. So I always hope it's not too fast. I worry and I sometimes don't speed it up enough and it's still real long. So I'm just drawing the outline of the dragonfly, and I'm going to make this head a little bit bigger and give him some antennas. And they don't really have like antennas like a butterfly would have. They're just these little lines, little specks almost. If you look in a picture of a dragonfly, you barely see anything there. This dotting tool is what I'm using to make the rest of the body. I figured for what I want to do with it, for the little holographic glitter bits that I'm putting on here, I thought it would be really cute to just put those inside of some circles going down the body. Give the body a little bit of character. So I just go smaller and smaller with the dots all the way down to the end of the body, and then I drag it down on the very last one just to make it look like a little end, like a little tail. And by the way, this liner brush that I'm using, I just got these. They're from Beetles, and I do like Beetles products as well. But this liner brush, it came in a set, and I absolutely love them. This nail is just going to be like wings of a dragonfly, just a little decorated with the same things I'm going to put on all of the nails, the little glitter bits. And it's very simple. It takes up a lot of space on the nail, so if you are creating a nail with whatever design you choose, and this particular um, type of design is actually perfect. It allows you to put something on the nail, so you don't, if you don't want to leave it blank and you just don't really know what else to do, just draw some lines on the edge. I mean, it would actually make a very cool French design. I'm going to color this in now, and I do use the brush from the bottle to get it done a little bit faster. And this is a nail. I was trying to figure out what to put on this one, and I just kind of started making shapes. I wasn't really sure how it was going to look or what it was going to be, but I decided, I mean, I was going to go with maybe kind of a cattail kind of look. I definitely knew I wanted to put some blades of grass, like you know, a swamp grass. Dragonflies like the lakes and the swamps, so I figured that would be perfect. And it's very easy to do. You just make a long blob and then drag it down like it's a stem, and then you pull it upward, and there you have it. So simple. Now it's time for the blades of grass, and I actually didn't cure the cattails. Let's just call them cattails. I didn't cure those. Um, no real reason. I just wasn't too worried about the stems being ruined or covered up, because that was my intention. It's just all a big silhouette, so it's not going to show their own detail in any of this design here. So I just did the blades of grass right on top of it, and I'm doing each blade of grass, even though I know it's all going to be kind of blended together towards the free edge at the bottom of the grass. Um, but I do them individually, and I actually don't know why I did that. For me, it just helps with placement if I just do each one rather than putting some polish or product, whatever you're using, but putting some polish down at the bottom, and then I could have just dragged it up. I just wanted to, I don't know, just visualize each part as its own part, and then I just kind of blended them together where I wanted them to blend. And now we're back to the dragonfly. I'm making the wings, and I'll just do one side, both wings, and then finish the rest of the wings on off camera. And I'm trying to make enough, wings kind of big enough to be able to handle the pieces of the glitter that I'm going to be putting in here. So I think they turned out a little bit wider than what I had intended, or probably what they're supposed to be, but you know, still ended up looking pretty much like a dragonfly. So I'm just going to color the wings in, just like I did with everything else. Everything's going to be covered in with black. I accidentally left the part out where I showed you that I'm using the base um, gel for sticking these holographic bits onto, and I'm not putting them in any particular order. I just want them to kind of go halfway up the wing and fade into the finer glitter. I really wish the camera picked up just how pretty this glitter is. I don't think it shows up too much, but in person you can really see how colorful it is. And now I'm using the top coat to cover all of this up. Now I'm just focusing on this one nail, but I am doing this on all of the other nails. I'm just not showing it. Um, or this video would probably be like 2 hours long. So now I'm getting ready for the gems, and I put a little more on this one than what I was intending. I was just going to do a few, but I just kept adding them, and it's not a lot, but it's a lot more than what I thought I was going to use. So I'm just going to use these little AB gems, the smallest ones I have. I love the tiny ones. I always go for the tiny ones. Like, I like the big ones, they're beautiful, but when I've already decorated a nail um, with a lot of sparkle or a lot of, activity, I guess, I don't like to put a lot of gems on it as well. So little bits, it works for me. And there are the nails. I left the cattails completely black. I love them. I thought that was kind of a neat thing. I didn't want to cover them up. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share.